Goblins have a propensity for violence and blowing stuff up. Let's look at what we can blow up your opponent's stuff up with. 2 damage is more than enough. Some would even say it's a lot. Goblin Crater Maker can nuke itself to remove something like an Esper Sentinel or destroy that freshly slammed Eldrazi Titan. Imagine the narrative team trying to explain that one. When you're playing with goblins, you can't be picky. Goblin Chain Whirler doesn't care who's in front of him. Each opponent, creature, and planeswalker they control takes 1 damage. It's not going to destroy any big threats, but it'll wreck tokens, mana dorks, and utility engines alike. It's pretty easy to kill someone off when they least expect it using Hobgoblin Bandit Lord. Do you hate artifacts? Well, Goblin Trashmaster loves them. Throw a goblin into the graveyard to destroy all those ramp rocks your opponents play. The Lord effect is just a nice bonus. It's not explicitly here for targeted removal, but he's not afraid to yell obscenities at a nice elf. Brash Taunter can snag those value engines we keep talking about, and there's not a ton your opponents can do about it. Goblin Charbelcher was a card I sat on and added simply because it seemed fun. It can completely whiff when you top deck a land, or can blow your opponents up in spectacular fashion. Be Krenko. Have 15 goblins on board. Tap Krenko to make 15 more. Swing in. Sacrifice them all after. Win the game. Refuse to elaborate. Goblin Bombardment. There are 2 use cases for last ditch effort. The first is for when you truly have no options and need to go all in, or for when you want to put someone to 1 HP, sack your whole board, and hit them for substantially more damage than you even needed in the first place. These are the only acceptable options. Lightning Bolt. I like those choose an effect cards. Cathartic Pyre is just a solid option. Chaos Warp. Buy Force helps kill off those mana rocks we talked about earlier. Or if you're playing against an artifact player, ruin their whole day. Goblin Grenade is here for the memes. It's the 420 Blaze It of Goblin cards. I don't really know what I meant by that, but I'm leaving it in. Finally, Burn at the Stake. I want you to imagine a board state in which Torbrand is your commander, and on the battlefield you've got a Fire and Emancipation down, you've got a small Goblin Warband, and cast Burn at the Stake. Yeah. Nice and crispy. This deck runs off of your ability to keep those fragile goblins alive, or make new ones to replace them in an endless, Satisfactory-esque production line.